Radio.
Welcome to Spirit Medium, Laura Mediumship and Messages. Here you can enjoy healing to happiness with exceptional, evidential and ethical spirit communications. Spirit Medium Laura has been channeling spirit for over 30 years. She is a research medium and is featured as a top 100 psychic in America. Here is Spirit Medium Laura now.
Hi, everybody. This is Laura. Thank you so much for tuning in to Spirit Medium Laura, Mediumship and Messages. This evening we'll be doing, and as we always do, the first 15 minutes or so are spent on a focus subject. Then I do a little bit of a prayer meditation and some channeling, like a group message. And then I will go into other side connections. So let's see, about the first 15 minutes or more me talking and channeling a group message. Then I do other side connections for the next 15 minutes or so. And then for the remainder of the show, I do a mix of mediumship, messages, healing, and anything else that might be under the jurisdiction of soul healing, spiritual work, and mentoring, medical intuition, a whole gamut of other things I do. If you're curious about the list of all the things that could be covered on the show, there is a website for this show. It is called spiritmediumtv.com. That's spiritmediumtv.com. And on there, besides a list of everything I cover and the timelines, and this show, by the way, broadcasting live as a video on Spirit Medium TV, there are other things that happen there. The first item on that page, spiritmediumtv.com, is a way to obtain a 25% discount off of a private session with me. There's instructions at item 1 on Spirit Medium TV as to that. Item 2 on Spirit Medium TV has the ability for you to enter a contest. It's explained how to enter a monthly contest that you can be in to win a private session with me. Third thing on that page is if you'd like to jump the queue, I love to say this poem: if you have an urgent matter that just can't wait, donate 8 and jump the gate. We already have one donation this evening. That would be Susie B. Thank you, Susie B, so much. I might do some readings in chat. Somebody just asked, because we have a light reader queue this evening, light phone queue this evening. I try not to do that, and I have no idea. I imagined what will happen in the next 15 minutes or so, because people call in and then everything changes. So priority is given to phone calls because I like to have the interaction with the caller, feedback, validation, that kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Don't want to say you're not going to get that, because you might today. Okay, and so the focus, is there anything else I need to mention? Yeah, on that page, Spirit Medium TV, I also have a whole gamut of articles from prior shows that were the focus subject for those shows. And I wrote a new article for today based on telepathy, how to flirt with energy. Ooh. And just to give you, there's a link on Spirit Medium TV to that article. It goes into detail, but I also have a poem that just channeled through me as I was listening to some Gregorian chants. So that's also there. I have 2 goodies. But I think I want to focus on the poem, but I want to give you a little highlight of this idea of flirting with energy, telepathy. As I get to work more and more with energy, I see it on a regular basis. When I send things out to the universal mind, or even to specific individuals, from my third eye to theirs, or to the universe, I see results very, very quickly, particularly if I've done a little meditation beforehand or what have you. In any event, this particular technique of flirting with energy came upon me on Saturday. I was out in a New Age store, and it was a very nice, I guess he is part owner of the store. And at one point, he was very nice, very sweet, very kind. And as I moved in to drink my my beverage that I was drinking, I just felt this energy leave my my lips and go to his cheek and give him a little kiss on his cheek. And I didn't say anything. I just liked him, and it just kind of like oozed out of me. So the article, Telepathy, How to Flirt with Energy, is how you can send messages to people, maybe flirt at a party, or just from your home. Maybe there's somebody in particular you have an interest in. Learning how to flirt with energy can be very, very effective. So that's on Spirit Medium TV. And so this other thing is the poem, which, oh goodness, I'm so sick, everybody. I'm like crazy. Here I was listening to this beautiful Gregorian chants this afternoon, and I'm just such a emotional, gushy mushy kind of girl. And all of a sudden I start to feel like a poem's welling up in me. It's like emotional. And I get my pad and my pen, and out starts coming this poem, and I'm crying and everything and thinking to myself, oh God, Laura's jumped off the deep end again. But anyway, here's the poem. Maybe you might enjoy it. And there are a couple of errors in it. I'll go back and fix it, so bear with me. There's some typos because this is hot off the press. So the poem is Move to the Light. As I walk through the tunnel of light, the journey of death, my friends are there to meet me. I am rescued by the light from darkness, allowed into the hallowed land, as someone sacred holds my hand, led forward through the portal, never to earth again. I am your Savior, your light, your magnificence, your master. I am your journey to the light. Respect me, love me, for I do not play with thee. I am here to help thee find the light, not only at your exit, but also when you find absence of light. There is much joy and bliss at my sight when you know and enter the light. Please be one who knows the journey to the light. Please be one who asks for wanted sight. Oh, we are your guides, your angels. We hold your hands through times not pleasant, through times where there is no sight, no light, when there is only absence of light. We are the ones who heal your hardness, the part of you so dark no one would want you without the light. Each soul is such a beauty. We fail to no one who would ask. We only want to help you move to the light. Namaste, namaste, namaste. We are in love with you, your guides. So, we all have times when we feel very, very dark, very, very confused. I feel, I have those moments a lot, So just to think about this, the message coming in from Spirit as my vibration was raised, listening to the chants, the Gregorian chants, is that there is Spirit walking with us through darkness. Spirit is always there with us through darkness. And no matter how dark we feel, no matter how hopeless we behave, no matter how quote unquote bad we are, we will never be abandoned by Spirit. They will always hold our hand as we journey to the light. So journeying to the light is a wonderful concept and a wonderful way to live your life, and a wonderful way to believe that you are always being supported and helped by a power greater than you, that you are part of, and that you will never, ever, ever stand alone. So if any of you feel forsaken, if you feel alone, please be reminded by this channeled material that you are indeed loved by Spirit, held by Spirit, and always, always guided. Okay, so what we're going to do now, rather than talk about how to flirt with energy, from the sublime to the ridiculous, right, guys? It's like I'm talking about spirits and helping us through our darkest side, our darkest times too, flirting with energy. But that's what it's all about, right? From the sublime to the ridiculous. So what I'm going to do now is a little bit of channeling, and I'd like to lead you all into meditation. And I want to remind those who've called in for other side connections that I'm going to be asking you in a moment to call in your loved ones. So I'm just highlighting that because I have a funny feeling I need to for Harriet and Catherine. For Harriet and Catherine. I just have to remind you guys to call in your loved ones. Okay, so all of those that are hoping to connect with somebody in spirit or get a reading or a healing or what have you, if you would please join me right now. I would like everyone to uncross their arms and legs and start to breathe from your abdominal area, allowing yourself to get very light and relaxed, breathing in deeply and exhaling in a very relaxed and loving state towards yourself and towards spirit. If you are calling this evening for an other side connection, please hold in your mind and invite into the space with us those loved ones or loved one in spirit you hope to achieve a contact with this evening. If you're wanting a healing, or if you want messages from spirit, from the spiritual realm, please think of what you need right now. Ask spirit to help you obtain support and answers. And if I don't get to you during the show, ask any way that you achieve your support and answers, either through somebody else's messages or just in some way that spirit gives you the answer. Because certainly getting a reading is not, or talking to spirit through me is not the only way to obtain answers and healing. And, I'm just one little mouthpiece, one big mouthpiece from the spirit world. Okay. And so as you do that, asking for what you need, I'm going to go off and invoke the Master Prayer. I'll be silent for a moment, and then I'll be right back. And now what I need you all to do on your next exhale of breath, if you would please release into the space your energy, and I will connect us all. One moment, please. Interesting. Quite often when I do this connection, I get colors, and tonight there's an awful lot of green, meaning healing is needed. And some of the green in the area of relationships and love is a lime green, which means there's a lot of yellow in there. So information is needed for healing is what that means. Information is needed for healing. Okay, so let me connect with the ones, and we'll have a little channeling here. 1 second, please. We are here. We are the ones. We are delighted to attend your show and to be part of the happenings that are going on tonight. There will be many people today in the audience that will be asking about things that they have attempted to create, heal, or conquer for themselves. And no matter how much they have tried, the answer still remains extremely obscure to them. We would like to assure all of you, each and every one of you, that there is no one right or wrong answer. And so if you find that you are struggling with something that has no complete and finalized yes or no to it, you must understand that there are many ways to handle things in life, and there is no right or wrong. As you understand this, you will relax more, and then a path will show to you. Always, 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 we remind you that the path to answers is through letting go, relaxing, allowing, being still through meditation. And so we recommend then any of you that are listening, perhaps at a future time, or those that are listening this evening, if you have been struggling with a problem, and no matter what you do to solve or resolve it, it still remains obtuse. It still remains unbelievable that you are not able to tune, refine, and box it, if you will. Allow it to be what it is, the unmanageable self it is. Allow it to be what it is and hand it up to God. Namaste. That was interesting. Okay, good idea. Okay. I am first going to go to Catherine, who is kind of wanting another side connection. I felt that she wasn't sure, but I think it's the right thing for her. Hi, Catherine.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right. All right, let's go see who's in spirit for you, darling. All right, this is Catherine 857. Ooh, somebody in spirit is saying you're a naughty girl. You haven't been behaving yourself lately. And you've been letting things slip and get out of control. And you're behind on some payments. Interesting. Who is this person, please, in spirit? Second time that this has happened to me on the show. It's like a new thing now, Catherine. Please forgive me. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Who's there, please? In spirit realm. We love you very much. There's a few people here, a mother figure and a father figure, who are looking at you and wondering what is going on with Catherine. She's got to get her head on straight. You're all over the place right now. The mother figure is saying you're not allowing, you're not listening to us from spirit. You're not listening to anybody else. You're just sort of frantic right now. So they want you to let go of all the things you've been trying to handle on your own and to try to open up more for messages from spirit from your own guides. We won't give them to you directly because we're not running your life anymore. Okay, now I'm going to interrupt them, Mom, and I'm going to say, hey, yo, I need you to give me some evidence, please, other than all this stuff. I'm telling them, Harriet, Catherine, that I need them to give me, regular evidence that we get when we do mediumship. So bear with me for a moment, honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure, you're very kind. Thank you, love. Okay, there's also, now besides the mother and father figure, there also seems to be a male to you that's lateral, like perhaps a peer of you, like in a peer group, that's in the spirit world also. Do you have a brother in spirit, honey, or a spouse or boyfriend or friend, someone like that?
I got a brother.
Yeah, well, they said brother. They said your brother's here in spirit with us also. Well, that's a piece of evidence. Let me see who this person is. Who wants to talk? Brother, mom, dad, or mother figure? Could mean mom. It could mean grandma. I use it broadly right now. Hold on. Please, somebody refine. Mother.
It gotta be grandma.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Let me just see. Okay. So I do see a woman who's now she's very prim and proper looking. Okay, this woman, this probably grandma already said. She seems to have dark hair. It's original color. She likes to wear black a lot and a white apron. Would you? Did you have a grandma that might have dressed like that, honey, with wearing black and a white apron? That sounds rather strange to me, but she's very prim and proper.
Oh, she's tall. She's tall.
Well, I didn't. If it's a pot, all I want you to say now, possibly, if we're on to something. I don't know yet. I don't see. I just see her narrow build. Okay, I see that she's got dark hair as original color. She's very prim and proper. Okay, now she gives me her face a little bit more. Now her face. She could be tall, honey. So I won't say yes or no to that right now.
Oh, I'm lost on that one. I'm sorry.
No, honey. Okay, you're not listening. Okay, I need you to listen to me, Catherine. If you don't, I need you to listen to me. Not only them in spirit. I didn't say that. What I said was, do you know anyone like that? And I need you to answer me yes or no when I ask you the questions, okay? Because you being focused
in. Yes, I do. Yeah. Yes, I know somebody who be having like a house dress on, nice house dress on, and wearing not yes, I do.
With an apron. Right. Oh, that's all right, honey. You may not. I just need you to kind of focus, is what I'm saying. Because if you don't focus, then all the messages will be unfocused. It's kind of funny, everybody listening. You know what I mean? If you're not focused, then everything comes in all crazy. So I'm reminding you, just simmer down, relax. Nobody's grading you. It's not school or anything. So just relax. Okay. So what I see is a woman who's very prim and proper. She is wearing a darker dress. It looks like it's black to me, but that also could mean, okay. Do you have any family that might be more, okay. Oh, Caribbean. Oh. She's wearing an outfit that looks like it could have been a maid's outfit. Like she's wearing a black dress with a white apron. Do you have any people in your family that might have done that? Been a maid or something like a maid, please? Just yes or no, honey. Catherine.
No.
Okay. Do you have, because to me, it's a very bizarre looking thing. You don't see people dressed like this very often. Okay. With, a dark dress and then a white apron, very white, very clean, very crisp. Okay. So let me just continue. The hair is back. I'm going to continue with this person. Okay. I don't know who it is. And even if you're not knowing who it is, I do have to honor it until we can change or get on to something. So I'm going to. All right. So her hair looks like it was she's not showing me a very old person right now. She's showing me a person that has long hair. It's dark, but she wears it back and in a bun. So you remind me of somebody who's very prim and proper, likes to clean, likes to housekeep. She's very, very exacting in what she does. And then remember, the first thing she comes in is scolding you a little bit about things being out of control in your life. Now, do you feel that things are out of control in your life right now, honey? Just yes or no, love.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so at least we got that validation. So whoever this is saying this is like a grandma or a mother figure, somebody like that, somebody that you know in your life who was kind of, okay, she's giving me more words now, kind of controlling, very particular about things. And in the house, she was very, very clean, always sweeping and cleaning and cooking, and everything had to be in its place. And she also shows me doing something on the cheeks where, I don't know if you ever got this, but the little two fingers from they scrunch your cheek, the cheek pinch. You ever get one of those? The cheek pinch? Did you ever get that?
Yes, I used to get that when I was little.
Okay. Well, she showed me one of those things. So she's very smart. Okay, she's very smart. Interesting. What are you saying that for, please, mother figure, whoever you are? She also says she's athletic. Okay, she means because she runs around the house a lot. She doesn't sit still. She's high energy, a little bit on the intense side, and a little bit high strung. So this is a person that's around the house like a grandma figure. If the outfit is not exactly correct, let's just break it down a little bit. Would you understand olive complexion in the family line, please?
You saw olive complexion?
Yes. Would you understand that, please?
Like an Indian complexion?
Like a what?
Like an Indian complexion?
Well, it just looks like olive, which means like a light brown, but it's not a real black skin. It's more like a light brown skin is what I'm seeing. Okay.
Oh, my grandmother was Indian. She was light skinned.
Oh, okay.
She was light brown.
Oh, well, then this might be grandma with the long black dark hair, which she's wearing in a bun when she shows me right now. But she's also very, very strict with things. She's got ideas about the ways. Huh?
Oh, and plus my great grandmother, her name was great grandmother Lavinia. She always wanted a bun in her hair, but I never met her.
Okay, all right. Well, then wait. Well, let me just continue. Black hair, looks like the hair is in a bun or whatever. Very strict with things. It could be your immediate grandma, or you could be grandma.
It's shaped like it can be a hat on top of her hair, right?
Yes, there's something up there. There's something on the head as well. I don't know what this is all about, but you know better than me. I have to give you what I get. Yeah, as if she's dressed like.
That's my great grandmother.
Great
grandmother Lavinia. She's just like Indian. That's the Indian.
Well, she's a piece of work. Okay, because she doesn't accept any gruff from anybody. She likes to lay it on the line. Very strong personality. Okay, very, very strong personality. And she's shown me, she loves you, she cares about you, but she also comes in to scold you a little bit and say, listen, you got to get your act together. You got to keep up to speed with things. You can't let things slide. And you got to look after yourself better. She says, we're all sitting here in spirit world looking out for you. She's going to give me a few other details. It could be the other grandma as well, honey. I don't have it refined to that level with you. But what I see is something to do with lung issues. I think it's the great grandma that has lung issues because she's showing me breathing problems. Do you know how she passed, sweetheart?
I never met her.
Okay. Well, you never heard how she passed, darling?
No, ma'am.
All right. And what about grandma, the actual grandma that's closer to you, not great grandma? Did she pass of lung issues, love? Do you know about that?
No, I think she had colon cancer. What she had?
You're asking
She
some.
got. I know she got in the operating room because her Bible had twisted over. Her inside they had to twist it back. I wasn't even sure.
Okay, well, let me just let you know that what I see is something going on in the chest area, that she's not breathing well. And I don't know, maybe that has something to do with anesthesia in the operation room. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I don't want to dishonor what they're telling me from spirit, because I get something across the chest. So I'll just leave that with you. So you're getting a personal message even more so than other side thing, and that is to take care of your home better. Okay, you're also being given good advice from people around you. I hear listen to your friends. Some of them are giving you good advice. There seems to be one woman that's close to you, that's around you, is giving you good advice. She says all of this will pass eventually, but you do need to take control of the situation, and you do need to, don't let anything slide anymore. She's also giving me the impression that it's such a mess right now that you would rather just not deal with it than deal with it. And of course, she's saying deal with it because it will pass. And if certainly not dealing with it is not an option, you have to deal with it. So face the dragon, Catherine, and you will be okay. All right, sweetheart?
Okay.
All right, love. Thank you so much, honey, for calling in. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we've got Harriet coming up next. Hi, Harriet. How are you, love?
I'm fine. How are you?
Well, not too good because there's an echo.
Oh, no.
Do you have any way of putting a head?
I'll put you on mute for the majority of the conversation because I know it does that. People have been complaining about this phone. So I put you on mute when you're talking. And whenever you answer, I'll just take you off of mute and give you an answer.
Oh.
If that's better for you.
We'll see what happens. Okay. So we're trying to connect to the other side for Harriet. Hold on. She's from 252. This is really driving me crazy, the echo, but I'm going to try to work through it. 252, Harriet. Okay. I feel more of a male to you in spirit. And it doesn't feel, I mean, you could have mothers, grandmothers, and grandfathers and all that. We all do. But I feel that there's somebody else that's a little bit closer in age to you. It could be a brother. It could be a boyfriend, a friend, a cousin, but somebody like that. Do you know anyone in that category, please, before I continue?
It could be, I got a lot of male cousins and stuff hanging around. So it could be anybody.
Well, I'm talking about the other side now. That they'd be passed on.
He would have died around my age. It's funny because everybody that I know, unless it's a classmate has died and he has not, I've not found out about him.
Okay, what I'm asking you is, do you know any people that would be in your age group that are male that have passed away before I try to develop that? That you have to know them, though. You don't? Okay.
No.
All right, hold on. Then what I get then is a male to you, goes up on your left. Oh, see, that's your right side, actually. It's on your right, my left. Okay, there is a male to you in spirit, and it doesn't feel like it is a father. It could be a father-in-law. It could be an uncle, but it's not your father. Let me see if I can see it. This is for Harriet. What I am getting is what I call spirit static. What they do when they don't have a connection is they show me a cartoon. And I'm not getting anyone for you that is clear. What I'm seeing is a person. By the way, the reason I'm stopping is because there's an echo coming in. So I'm trying to be as clear here as possible, but the echo is very distracting. So what I do see is I see a man who's wearing like an Uncle Sam outfit. He's got a big top hat on. He's got the hair. Now, you don't seem like you're Caucasian. You seem more like African American. Is that correct, honey? You?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so that's why I'm saying I don't think I'm getting anybody that you would know. He's like a white, tall guy. He's got his hair sizzling out the side of a top hat, and he's wearing red, white, and blue. So I don't know who this is. And I don't think you would know who it is, correct?
No.
Okay.
Uncle Sam.
I don't know why I see that. Okay. So I'm going to do something else with you. See if we can finish it this way, honey. Do you have a request for somebody in spirit?
Yeah, I wanted to know about moving, and I was just wondering, what they thought, what the spirits thought about me moving.
Oh, no wonder I couldn't. Okay. Oh, let me just explain to everybody listening. She said she wanted an other side connection, and I was going to find a deceased loved one in the spirit world for her. But really, she's a life question. That's perfect. I'm glad I asked you, because I was looking for something else for you.
Well, I was just wondering if they can provide a direction. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine, honey. It's just I don't go. What I'm doing right now in this part of the show is I'm bringing in deceased loved ones on the other side for the sake of showing mediumship and continuity of life. You are asking a life question, which is fine. It's just I was looking somewhere else for the information. I'm just trying to make that clear. As well, I don't give you priority in the queue unless you want another side connection. But since I have you here, just go ahead and give me your question, honey, without a lot of background. The question is?
I just want to know, is the direction I'm heading in is the right direction?
It is. And I think you said something about a move as well, right? Did you say something about moving? Okay. Well, there's a big yes coming in with big spotlights on it, big lights, and I'm going to give you a reason why. Hold on. Why is this the right direction for her, please? Well, the spirit is saying right now, you know what to do. There's no reason to even ask. There's no way that you can stay where you are any longer. It feels like a transition is needed. Like the bridge behind you is just burning up or it's gone. So you have to move forward. You will have enough money to make the needed changes and also to change your life in some important ways. Don't be afraid of the end of a chapter and the beginning of something new. I'm going to have to let you go, sweetheart. I wish I could give you better messages than that.
Thank you. That's perfect. No, because I've been dealing with the message of burning bridges, and people think I shouldn't burn them. But I'm so sick of these people that, I don't see it no other way but to burn the whole entire. If I got to burn the whole entire city down, I will. So I'm just going to go about my business and leave, like you just said.
Oh, okay, honey.
Confirmation, actually.
Okay.
Thank you.
God bless you, honey. Take care, honey. God bless. Thanks.
God bless.
Okay. Yeah, that was a little rough because of the echo, and it's very hard to concentrate, but I'm glad that her message came out the way it needed to come out. Okay, good. All right. What I'm going to do is, because I really didn't do another side, I'm going to do one more other side, and then we'll go to other people. We'll be doing healings and other kinds of readings. Melissa, hi.
Hi, Laura. How are you? I would like an other side reading.
Yes, you have your name is in the queue with other side written next to it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully we don't try to give you hopefully you're not asking for something else, but you know what it is. Okay, good. Melissa 207. Okay, good. Okay, so there is a male here for you. Okay. More like a father figure. It feels like somebody just a nice older man that I see him in a living room. I feel that you were around him towards the end of his life. You might have helped with some of his care. I see him seated on a couch. He's got a little bit of a big stomach on him. Okay, kind of sweet, gentle energy to him. He's watching TV. He's eating a TV dinner in front of the TV set. Things like that, little scenes from his life past. I'm going to give you more, and there's also a woman that's around. That would be a grandma or a mother type as well. Let me just see if I can hone in on the man a little more. Please show me more. So he's got full lips, a little bit of a wider nose, roundness in his cheeks. As I mentioned already, he is carrying a little bit of weight in the midsection. He also has brown hair and eyes. He's saying that. I don't see it as much, and that's in the original color of the hair. Obviously, if he got older, I don't see the hair color right now. I just hear him saying brown hair and eyes original. Also thinning of hair on top of head. Wearing casual clothes like a sweater, that kind of a thing. Does this make any sense to you, honey, for anyone you would know?
No.
Okay.
Both of my grandfathers were slim.
Okay.
And they both had full heads of hair. One was very dark at the end of his life, and one was white, but they both had full heads of hair.
Okay. Well, this is a very clear picture I'm getting, and I'm going to just see where it goes. I also get a J name like a Joseph as well comes in. Let me continue this. You have a son, honey?
I do.
Yeah, 2 of them, right?
1.
Only 1? Oh.
You're the second person that has asked me that. I have 2. I have 1.
Okay.
But he makes up for 2.
You might
got a big personality.
Okay, wonderful. They might interesting, but it came in so clearly too that I just want to say there might have been twins initially conceived, and then one of them didn't make it. But that's something that you cannot prove, so I'll just leave that alone. Okay, this bundle.
I have lots of twins in my family.
Oh, okay.
And my husband's grandfather's name was Joseph.
All right, well, we're on to something
so
then.
This is for him, and I've never seen what he looks like.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So there's twins in the family, and I was told you had 2 sons, and one of them obviously is not around. I believe it was lost. It lost a very early part of the conception, if you will. But this beautiful son survived. So we got a few little things coming in that we can grab onto. And so I see this older man. It's probably your husband's grandfather, right? Okay. And okay. It's like he says it was built a little bit like a Humpty Dumpty. He says, and that's one of his. He says it, honey. I'm not going to say anything about it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So you'll have to ask him about your husband's grandfather, how he was built and all. It also shows. I want to see if there's anything else you want. I do see the hair getting grayer as he moves older. Okay, let me see what else I can get on him, and then I'm going to see if I can get anybody else for you as well.
This is cool. This is cool.
It always is cool. It's very, very cool. Hold on. Let me see here. Okay. I don't know how he passed. He's not showing me. He's just showing me that he's carrying extra weight in his midsection. And now he's in the bathroom brushing his teeth and a few other things. I have no idea why he's giving me the inside of his house and what, all that business. I have no idea. But he's a man about the house, hanging out with the house a lot. He does come in to say hello to your son. And there's also another J name in the family, like a Jacob or a Jack or something like that. There's another J.
There's so many in that family.
Okay.
There's Joey, Jamie, Joanne. They're the J family.
Oh, okay.
Husband's family has come in.
They did. They did, because he showed me.
They
hijacked the reading. He's laughing a little bit. Grandpa Joe. It's Joe, right? Grandpa Joe?
Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah. Joseph. This is Grandpa Joe. He says, I'm sorry I hijacked
Did you say the last name Howard? I wanted to say that
No.
I heard you say that.
Oh, I don't.
Interesting.
Really?
I'll listen back.
Okay, I don't remember. If it came out, it was, I don't remember it. But anyway, there's Grandpa Joe hijacking the reading. He says hi to everybody. He says, and he shows me himself. I don't know why, honey, but I'll give you everything I'm getting, even though it's a little strange. But he's showing me himself brushing his teeth in the bathroom with a towel over his shoulder. And he's actually, it's a little strange, but he's showing me he's wearing, this might be meaningful to your son, to your husband. So that's why I give you all these little things. His hair turns steel gray as he got older. There's a wave to it. He does look like he's carrying extra weight, as I already mentioned. And he's wearing red boxer shorts that are plaid. Are you there? Oh, wait a minute. Just all of a sudden the line closed up.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry about that. The line closed up. He's wearing red. This is bizarre. He's wearing red boxer shorts that are plaid. Is that not funny? Weird. So I have no idea if this is meaningful in any way. There's something about...
You picked up the first name of my husband's grandfather and his brother, Joseph. So, yeah.
All right.
They
hijacked the reading. There's also something about manicures and pedicures and taking care of their nails, or maybe it's just... Does that make...
One of my husband's brother is a hairdresser.
Oh, okay. Well, very meticulous about fingernails and cleanliness and all that. And he shows me the nails and the cleaning and all that. He says, all I really wanted to do today, honey, which is a little different than something I also feel is a female to you. There's more like a mother figure to, which I don't have time to develop everybody tonight. So you can come in another time.
Wow.
But all they wanted to do was to come in and provide you evidence that life continues. They love you all very much. And about you.
Thank you, Laura.
Well, wait,
wow,
just one. Yeah,
wow.
hold on, honey. I just want to give you something special. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you're very. Okay, so I guess this would be your uncle, your husband's grandfather's brother. You said?
Yeah.
Okay, his grand uncle.
Yeah.
Okay, he wants
My husband's grandfather was the Joseph that passed away.
Right. Hold on for a second, love. You're going to say something. There's something about you. All right. Okay. You keep the house very clean, and they like that very much. You run a great, tight ship. Keep up the good work. Keep up the great work. You're taking great care of my great grandson. Family's great. You're great. They love you very, very much, and they say you're a very good cook.
Well,
very good cook. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, so cool. My husband is making chicken piccata in the kitchen. So I'm going to tell him this when I get off the phone.
All right, love. You have a beautiful dinner, honey. God bless.
Thank you,
Okay.
Laura. Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. That was unbelievable. Okay, so let's go now to the life questions. I'm going to go to Lily, and then I'm going to go to somebody who needs a healing. I forgot her name right now. I think it's Brenda. I'll go to her. Lily, honey, just give me your question, darling, and no background, love.
I am wanting a child of my own with my current husband.
Mm-hmm. And so you want me to ask if you're going to be pregnant? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
All right, hold on one second. Well, it's not going to be easy, but the answer is yes. You need to be very patient. I feel like a little trial and error is needed, and then eventually this will come in within the next year to year and a half. There seems to be like a buildup on your part of your constitution needs to be built up. Your physicality needs to be built up to be more receptive to him, your husband's way to make you pregnant. But I do see a child coming in, and it will be, I see like, I don't know if that's the delivery date or if that's when you get pregnant, but I get a year and a half. Let me just see if they'll give me refinement. And I also see this girl. Hold on. Is there any time? What does that mean? It's so in about a year you're going to be. It looks like a year to a year and a half you will be conceiving, and then the baby comes after that. Be careful with your health. They're saying take very good care of your health. Be very nurturing and loving towards yourself. This will not be an easy pregnancy. You're overdue for this one, my dear. They say you're overdue for this one. You waited a bit too long, but it will happen.
Okay.
All right, sweetie.
All righty.
Thank you, honey.
Okay.
I
appreciate that. Thank you.
Sure, honey. God bless. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm trying to find a lady who wants a healing, which is Brenda. Hold on. There she is. And I will get to as many people as I can. We only have a few minutes left, but I will get to everybody as much as possible. Yes, Brenda, honey, you wanted a healing, love, right?
Yes.
Okay, sweetheart. Go ahead and tell me what the healing is, honey, so we don't spend a lot of time wishy-washy all over the place.
Been to several doctors from my neck all the way up to my jaw. It's all the same width now. It's growing. So
oh, my goodness.
All the doctors have said is my vitamin B level is 1296. Everything else is showing normal. My thyroid levels, and I don't have a specialist appointment until May 16th, but they have taken me off work. Being very energetic. Normally, I'm sleeping 17 hours a day.
What I hear is goiter. Is that what they diagnosed it as, or they haven't diagnosed it yet?
They haven't diagnosed it yet.
Okay. I'm hearing the word goiter. I'm sending in love and light and healing. I also feel a lot of pain is involved with this, and I'm giving you relief.
That's correct.
Giving you a lot of relief from the pain, especially what I feel it as is the base of the head into the neck. A lot of tension there. Because whatever this thing is that's growing is, believe it or not, it's kind of pushing your head off kilter. Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, your guides love you so much. They're saying you're such a sweet, gentle energy and soul. They're doing their best to help you with this as well. Hold on. And everybody listening, all this healing is in complement to, not replacement for, licensed medical advice. Okay, so I'm sending in the best healing. There's also something else that needs to be said. Hold on.
I was figuring that was coming.
Yeah. Well, they're saying, your guides are saying that you can do a lot of the healing. Okay. You can do a lot of the healing yourself. This kind of healing I'm doing for you. And that there's a lot of emotional release work that you can be doing as well that also attaches to this. So don't be afraid to, place your own hands around yourself and send in the energy, the intention of healing. He said it will work for you. There will be no glitches in that for you. It will work for you. Okay. And let me see what else they want to give me. You know how to heal then. Okay, good.
I do.
Wonderful. You're a very wonderful spiritual person, they say. Looking at your thyroid itself. Okay. So what I hear is goiter. I've sent in a lot of healing light. There seems to be emotional release work, which I want to try to get to right now because that's integral. It's the foundation of the healing. So let me just see if I can get to that, love, and see if there's anything else that needs to be released. Oh, interesting. So this is, I don't know if you've been told this or not by Spirit, but what I get is a connection to a karmic thing, like a soul contract. Yes. You understand that? Oh, wow.
Yes, I do.
Because they're taking me right up to your third eye, and they're showing me what you need to release there. Hold on. Okay, this is going to sound really strange, but you were beheaded in another lifetime.
Yes, more than once.
You know it then, okay. And what you're being asked to do is a lot of forgiveness for those souls that did that to you, for all the other ones that did that to you. And so sometimes it's really hard to forgive, but they don't mean condone. They simply mean let those people off the hook to find fate the way it is for them, their karmic duty. Some of those times that you were beheaded, or I only know one right now, you said there are several, you were in the wrong place at the wrong times. It was truly unjust to you. And so now what they're saying is you've carried into this lifetime a fear of being beheaded. And so what you've done is created this swelling at the neck as if you are being beheaded. That
makes total sense.
Yep, as if you're being choked to death, you're being beheaded. Remember I told you it was growing and it was putting your head off kilter, and it's getting right to the nape of the neck in there. So so the way out of this is to do some release work and some energy work. And this is how I would recommend. Go into meditation and get in touch with the feeling of fear of whatever's going on in your neck area, and then sit in the fear until it dissipates. Sit in the fear until it dissipates and erases itself. And that is how to release the fear. It's not done through an intellectual process. It's done through an experiential process. And this will help you. As a matter of fact, I already see that your neck will start to recede in its size, doing two things. One is sending in the energy for healing, and two is sitting in the fear of having this and really, being in it till it dissipates. Okay?
Makes total sense. I appreciate it. I was heading in a different direction. I thought it was my throat chakra. So this will definitely help me. I appreciate you.
Well, your throat chakra could be part and parcel of this, love, because if you've had several beheadings in other lifetimes, it does go to the throat chakra as well. And I wouldn't say it doesn't have to do with the throat. We can go to another level with that as well, which is, let me just see. So you must have fear of expressing yourself then. Okay.
That would be correct.
Okay. So then you also need that fear we were talking about when you go into it. Then you need to go into the deeper levels of it and validate who you are and validate your presence on earth, validate your gifts as presence to others, Presents, and do a lot of soul healing work on the issue of self-expression, of validating who you are, of authentic purpose, and that you have a right to live your purpose. Don't let anyone take it from you. You have to get into those feelings, sit in them, and allow yourself to be in them when you're in a meditative state until they dissipate. They're just going to kind of melt away. That is one technique. There's many, many techniques you can use. But there you go.
Thank you so much. That's right on the nose. I know exactly what to do now. I appreciate you.
Sure, of course, honey. It's my sincere pleasure to be of service if I can be. Thank you so much for calling in, honey.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, and Susie B., I'm going to call you after the show, okay, because we have so many people here that I haven't gotten to. I am going to go to Lily, Catherine, Amy. Amy has a live question. Go ahead, Amy. Give me just the question, honey. No background.
Sure, no problem. I talked to you 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this is about relationships.
Okay.
I'm curious. To a bonus question. Do you know how we meet? By any chance, I feel like I meet him through networking. That's just my own intuition. Not sure.
Okay. Well, to be honest with you, I don't remember what I said, but I will just answer the question. How does she meet her new love and see what comes in? Ooh, this is exciting. Let's just see what Spirit wants to say. It's Amy, 860. Okay. So, Spirit, how will Amy meet her new love? Through work, through play, or some other way? Hold on.
I love that.
Hold on. Work, play, or some other way. Hold on. This is for Amy. Work. Gives you the most opportunities to meet other people. Oh goodness, it feels almost, well, it's not a bad place to work because there's enough, to me, and this is a way to validate the message, but I get the message, or I see that at work, there are people that come and go around you. So if you did start to date somebody or got flirtatious with somebody at work, they're not going to be in your department causing a problem because you work for a large organization. Does that make sense to you, please?
I'm a solo worker, but my job is to be around people. Like I conduct workshops.
Perfect.
Things of that nature.
Okay, so that's why I feel that it would be okay to meet that person while you're at work, because there's no real, what do they call it, church and state. You're self-employed and he's maybe there in the workforce. And that's why I saw lots of people around you. So that's how I'm seeing primarily that's how it will happen. There's also a possibility of a trade show coming up or something like that, which would also be work-related. I see there might be somebody you're meeting there. So anything to do with work and meeting a lot of people brings that person in for you. Okay?
Okay, and is it within the next month?
All right, hold on. Amy 60. When's it coming in?
Yeah.
A few more months, honey. Not right away. Don't get nervous. Okay, don't get nervous. It's more like 4 months, which means fall. And also, since you've been asking these questions, the next thing I have to say as a spiritual medium to you is that when we're too fixed on getting something, we sometimes push it away. So my recommendation to you is to, we have all this information now, forget about it, go about living your life and have as much fun as you can every single minute of every single day. Okay?
Love that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Oh, sorry for the yawn, everybody. I see Betsy wants an other side connection. And we've got Susan, who has been waiting very, very long. So I'm going to Susan, if I can. Hey, Susan.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. Just go ahead and give me your question, honey.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Over here. I wanted to know, I've had some changes in my life recently. My mother passed away on January 30th, and planning on working. I have to go out of state to work, and I've been having a lot of thoughts I was hurt very badly in a divorce many years ago.
Okay, Susan.
Yeah.
Hello. I just want your question. I just want your question. Go ahead.
Okay, my question is, I'm a little confused about my life's direction at this point.
All right.
So I wanted to find out if I'm heading in the right direction.
Okay. You are. You are heading in the right direction. You are heading in the right direction. There's many people that are going to be helping you serendipitously or synchronistically as you move forward that will subtly confirm your path for you. It feels like you need to leave the place you're in. You cannot stay there any longer, but you will get help both monetarily, and it feels like perhaps from a source outside of the family, like even a government-sponsored program or money coming to you, but it feels like it's coming from outside, like I don't know, some kind of help coming in monetarily to get you sponsored into something that's going to move you forward, and that you will be able to. I don't know why I hear all these words, but I'll have to say to you, because you don't seem to me like a person has a problem in this area. But what I hear is they call that a rehab program, like something like that, where you're going to be getting a job, they're going to help you, you're going to get back on your feet. So does that make any sense to you? Because you don't seem like that kind of person, but I'm getting a message about like you being helped in some kind of a program that's going to give you a place to live and it's going to help you get back on your feet, like as if you went to ground zero and you got to be helped to move forward. Does that make sense to you, please?
Well, I do have a home, and I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me, no.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Well, the answer is then
I have a home. I have a profession. I'm leaving my home because I can't make a living in Florida.
Okay.
So I'm leaving, but I don't really want to go.
Okay. Well, that's what they just.
I'm a court reporter.
Okay. Well,
I have work in California, but other than that, I really feel very directionless.
Okay. Well, what Spirit just said to you is you cannot stay where you are. Okay. You have to move out. And they said that you're going to be helped by the government in some way with money. So I'm fitting it into what you just said. You have a job in California as a court reporter, which is kind of like a government job unless you're working through an agency, but it's still government related. So I'm just trying to make sense of it so we can move.
Well, it wouldn't. Yeah, I understand. No, it would be a deposition in Twitter. Definitely not working for the state or anything.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I'm not anyway, so I don't need any government assistance.
Okay, but you are, okay, anything to do with law is government related. I need to do this so I can move forward with your answer, sweetheart. If I don't do it, then I have no connection with you. So I need to find out where the glitches were in the message, patch it up, and then move forward so I can give you the rest of your message. That's why I'm doing this. So what I'm trying to do is make sense of what just came out of my mouth and adjust it if needed. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, there's a process and a process to what I'm doing. So what I heard was you cannot stay where you are anymore, and that it felt like you had to move. I said all that, and that there was some kind, I said government-sponsored program to help, and so you're going to be a deposition reporter. Okay, close enough. Okay, so the answer is yes, you're moving in the right direction. And I was trying to give you information to validate that. But the answer is yes, you're moving in the right direction and you are going to be helped every step of the way. Don't resist, because what I'm being told is all of this is for your highest good and it's not something negative. It's for your highest good. So look upon it as actually like saving you, or it's moving you forward, and it's all going to be very good for you in the long run, honey. Okay? Okay, honey. God bless, and thank you so much for calling in, honey. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. So yeah, sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes I do need to refine it a little bit. I appreciate everybody being patient with me. I want to thank you all so much for calling in. I am going to stay on the phone with Susie because she made a
90 seconds.
A donation. So I will be working with her. By the way, if anybody wants to make a donation on every show, just go to spiritmediumtv.com, and item 3 allows you to make a donation. You jump to the queue, the top of the queue, or you're guaranteed you'll be spoken with. Okay, moving to Susie. Hi, Susie.
Hey, Laura.
Hi, honey. So go ahead, love. Give me your question.
60 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. So I'd like to see what you see for a job for my daughter.
Yes.
Because,
okay.
Yeah.
So there is a job. There is a job. She is getting a job, and it's not going to take very long. By the end of the week, I see Thursday, something's coming into her or for her very, very quickly. It won't take her very long at all. She is highly employable. Okay, she is highly employable, and she's really not too fussy about the kind of work she does. At this time in her life, and this is true, and I know what she was doing. So, but what I'm hearing, she's not too fussy. She'll take anything she can get right now until she moves ahead with her career, which is what she really wants. And this is just money, cash, cash to get by. So the answer to that is yes. Is yes, honey. Is there something more you want to say about that, love?
Yeah, is it going to be, her job was answering a phone operator in a quick care place. And I wanted to see that she gets something in the right direction and not just a server.
Oh, I thought she was a server. Oh, that's what I was saying. Okay, let me just double check then to make sure she's not going to be a server again. Hold on. Well, she's going to probably take anything that comes along until she gets something more to her liking, and it could very well be a server. But don't worry, because she's not going to stay there very long, and she'll be continuing to look for what. She sounds like she's gotten a lot more ambitious than she used to be. That's what I have to say, because I feel her being very ambitious. She's going to take the server job. I feel it's a server job, but she will be picking up something else later on. So she's not going to lose sight of what she wants, but she does need some money right away. Even though I know that doesn't sound like her. Yeah. And so I see her picking up a job on Thursday of this week, and it's not going to take her that long. And that's good, because then she has her immediate cash issues cleared up for the moment. She also likes walking around a lot on the job. You know how she is about her body and everything else. She likes the activity of that. She likes being social. She giggles and she laughs with customers and all. So it's not such a bad thing for her. However, she will try to get going on her major goal in the near future, and she won't overlook it, which I think is your biggest fear, is that she may get swallowed up into some job that's off her track, or where you think that she should be moving, and it really is not a career, waiting on tables. Well, it could be if you want to own a restaurant. Could be. So we never need to look. Right. You never know. I mean, she might want to do that. What I hear is she might want to own her own health cafe eventually. So we don't want to overlook anything, because all things are good. So answer is, I do see her probably doing serving work, and towards the end of the week she'll have that job, and then she only has to wait a little bit longer before something else comes along more to her liking. Now, if it's to your liking is another matter. That's another matter.
Yeah, that's the truth.
All right, sweetie.
That is the truth.
All right, honey.
All right, Laura, thanks so much.
Okay, honey. Namaste. Thank you so much, love. Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I want to thank everybody for calling in today. And Betsy, I'm going to call you in a minute on a different phone. Betty, rather, you've waited so long. I'll give you a call on another phone. What a sweet person. I just don't want to record that. And then I'll get to Susie again later as well. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for calling in. We look forward to doing this again on Wednesday. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.